St. Maarten, nestled in the northeastern Caribbean amongst many picture-perfect islands. St. Maarten is best known as the Friendly Island, but it is so much more. It's a unique blend of breathtaking views, ideal weather conditions, live music, and culinary delights around every corner, from every corner of the world. St. Maarten is actually twice the Caribbean, two nations, Dutch and French, on one island, with one big shared love of life.
White beaches, beautiful coloured water, and great sun, and a really interesting mix of Dutch and French culture.
The island is bursting with culture and heritage, as over 100 different nationalities call St. Maarten home. And one special event, held at the beginning of every March for the past 4 decades, brings the world to St. Maarten. The St. Maarten Heineken Regatta. It comes as no surprise that an island blessed by the trade winds would also host a world-class regatta. But the beautiful breeze alone isn't what really sets St. Maarten Heineken Regatta apart. It's the island of St. Maarten. The St. Maarten Heineken Regatta is a one-of-a-kind sporting event. During the day, the island's surrounding crystal clear waters are filled with race boats of all sizes, from 24-foot trimarans to 100-foot maxi yachts, raced by the fastest teams in the world. By night, sailors, visitors, and locals alike come together in true St. Maartener style and party.
I think why people love the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta and why it's a little bit more unique is because it's St. Maarten, it's a unique destination in the Caribbean. I always call it the Las Vegas of the Caribbean because everything goes and you can do anything here. We have fantastic dining opportunities, we have nightclubs, we have beach bars, shopping, and so you can really have the full-on experience here. Obviously, we have the combination of the sailing and the parties. We call that serious fun, and that's what we're really known for the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, and as a regatta, people come here to have serious fun.
Could you think of anything better than combining world-class racing set against some breathtaking Caribbean backdrops, seamlessly blended with evenings filled with unforgettable entertainment, all encapsulating the essence of serious fun? Beyond the Caribbean shores, the regatta's allure extends globally, captivating audiences from around the world, from US and Europe and as far as Africa and Australia.
What makes this event so special for many of us that have participated, sailors and volunteers alike, is international quality. We probably have easily 20 or 30 countries represented, and a dozen, 12 or 15 in the volunteer staff.
But how does serious fun manifest in a sailing competition? Each element is thoughtfully designed by event organizers for the sailors and spectators to relish in the superb racing and après-sail festivities in what can be considered the Las Vegas of the Caribbean, where the parties themselves are a spectacle of their own.
St. Maarten Heineken Regatta is serious fun. That's what it stands for. It's world-class racing and epic parties in the evening. I think there's a lot of hospitality here, and people are guaranteed a great time during the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta. I think for the next couple of years, we obviously came out of COVID, we're growing back. We're looking at really providing quality, and obviously we're looking at a lot of boats to come, and we're increasing that number as well. But quality for us is the main point. So we listen to our participants and see what they want. They obviously can't come here for a long weekend, so they want to get as much racing as they can. And that's what our race committee is working hard on, improving each year. How can we accommodate them?
The underscore of the regatta is serious fun. So you have, in the sport of sailing, there are very few professionals. So all of the race committee throughout the world are volunteers, but they're all trained, certified, rehearsed, and their motivation is to do a good job and please the customers, who are our sailors. Heineken Race Committee over the years has overcome many obstacles and supplied great racing for a lot of people.
St. Maarten Regatta for my team, yeah, it's like the big event in the season, because you have a lot of beautiful boats, a lot of good competitor, and good party and good vibes, and yeah, every year it's we cannot don't coming to Heineken Regatta. Yeah, we love it and the destination too, and the place, the win, and we have a lot of friends because all racers of Caribbean meet to St. Maarten Heineken Regatta, and yeah, we love that.
While the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta has long been synonymous with serious fun, it also comes with other core values that are celebrated throughout the action-packed week.
The St. Maarten Heineken Regatta has a number of key values that we showcase throughout the 4 days of racing. Sustainability is one of them. It's a big topic worldwide. We're trying to do our best to give back to the islands, but also to nature, and showcasing that through our events. So recycling stations, water stations, we have beach cleanups leading up to the events, and last year we even planted some mangrove trees so that we really indicate that it's important to look after our nature. Inclusivity is another key value. Sailing is a sport where everybody can participate in, whether you're young or old or male, female, but still, it's still a very much male sport. So we're really trying to highlight the women in the sport, but also the St. Maarten Yacht Club now has a program called the Sailability Program that is for the lesser abled. And so we shouldn't forget that it's just for a small group of people. It should be for everybody, and that's what we're highlighting through the event as well. And then, of course, we have next generations. Generations are seen throughout this event, from the person who started the event, who's still racing, with his son that's racing, and we see that a lot, that it's families racing. And of course, it also stands for innovation, traditions, and we want to make sure that everybody understands that that's the type of sport sailing is.
Each year, a captivating mix of racing and cruising boats, classic yachts, and new race machines come to St. Maarten to compete in paradise, with countless bucket list experiences being checked off by the crews. Whether sailing with mates or family, or just coming to support and spectate, the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta ensures that it is a serious, fun event for everyone.
Right, well, I have been here before during the regatta, and of course I promised myself I would do it someday, and my friends put it all together, and it's a great experience, and especially to be down here with my daughter. You know, it was a dream I've had, and here we are. You know, it's wonderful because, you know, she's grown into being a sailor. She does her job on the boat, I do my job on the boat, and yeah, she's my daughter when she's on board, but she's somebody else in the crew that we all count on, and she's great. You know, it's a challenge. Come down to the Caribbean and sail around an island, and you know, we again, we all had to trust each other. We all had a job. We had to learn the boat, and it's just such a beautiful place, and great sailors all around us too. So you're challenged all day long, and you have to remember to take in the beauty because everybody's got a job to do too. But we're here to enjoy ourselves. That's our purpose.
I know if I asked my dad to go sail anywhere in the world with me, he wouldn't hesitate to say yes and do it with me. He loves that I'm doing this with him, and I love that I am doing it with him. His father and his granddad were sailing, my brother's a sailor, so it's in my blood to sail with my family. Well, I've been sailing with my dad on the J120 for 4 or 5 years now, and this boat is mostly like that boat. We get along pretty well. He does the navigation, and I'm picking up on some of the navigation stuff that he does. I'm learning a lot from this crew, especially my dad. He's been doing sailing ever since he was a child, so he's got a lot of knowledge.
In our team, I'm the only female, and I'm actually the daughter of the skipper on the team, so I learned to sail from my father. Anna Melda's 24. We're a very small team, and usually there's not a lot of females on the smaller boats because it's more like technical. You get wet, and a lot of females don't like to do that. But I do see a lot more females sailing, and also a lot more younger people sailing from all over the world. So not just from St. Maarten.
Having been part of the Caribbean sailing calendar for over 4 decades, this unique regatta continues to evolve. And now boasts over 100 boats annually, attracting participants from first-timers to seasoned sailors. And from over 35 countries, they all converge with one common goal: to soak up the ideal weather conditions of St. Maarten and enjoy all the island has to offer, which is understandable why the iconic Around the Island Race Day is a big highlight of the event.
It was one of the famous regatta in the Caribbean, so I was really exciting to be part of it. And now, with my 3rd time experience, I will say it's my favorite regatta on the whole island, Caribbean island. So yeah, really good moments, always pleasant, and I like that.
So this is my first time here, and I think in terms of what inspired me to be here, the weather, the opportunity for great racing. There's a lot of good boats here, there's some good competitors, but also the fun, right? It's about having fun, doing some good sailing, and everything else alongside. So I think it's probably from a regatta point of view, one of the best out there for that. Sailing in the Caribbean is always exciting. The consistency of the breeze generally, the temperature obviously, we're from Europe, so life's a bit colder over there at the moment. And it generally tends to make for some pretty good racing as well. The scenery is almost always second to none. And the combination of being in the Caribbean, having a great time with a bunch of friends, we're lucky to be out here with a group of mates. It's, yeah, it makes for a good event.
There's 10 of us on the boat, and a couple of us have done the event before. We're a British team and there's one American, and I think he's been here a number of times. We've got a guy on board who knows the Caribbean really well, and he knows his way around the island. As for weather changes, we have a very different wardrobe here than we have in the UK. I only pack shorts and t-shirt, which is perfect for me.
We love around St. Maarten race. Every year we arrive to make a very good performance, and we hope to have a good win tomorrow and good option for have a very good result.
As the event has expanded over the years, now offering 4 full days of serious fun racing, a big team of professionals have been essential in the organization of a regatta of this caliber, all while preserving the distinctive blend of its relaxed Caribbean vibes. This is how the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta has become one of the premier regattas, keeping it fun in the most professional and serious fun way.
We've got a fantastic team. We have 5 international race officers, which means they're one of 200 people, or 5 of the 200 people that have that accreditation. We have a jury of 6 people, I think 5 of whom are international jurists out of 300. So it's a really crack team, lots of experience. We've got people that have run Olympics, people who've run Pan American Games, America's Cup, etc. So it's a fantastic crowd of people, dedicated volunteers.
I'm in charge of the overall racing for the event and setting the courses, deciding how many races everybody gets each day, where they go, when we run windward-leeward for which classes, and generally trying to make sure we get the right races for the right group of boats. So we have several groups of boats which look as though they'd be perfect for windward-leewards, with J105s, Melges 24s, DM 24s. There's about 4 or 5 classes we're looking at doing windward-leeward racing for. The bareboats will be sending off on sort of a more scenic tour of the island. The large CSA 1 classes, which has 100-foot Super Maxi, will be sending on bigger courses, 20, 30-mile courses. And so it's looking like a great week of racing.
Another aspect that has added to the success of the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta is the nearly 100 volunteers who selflessly dedicate their vacations and spare time each year to support the event. Witnessing their tireless efforts in supporting the event, from on the water to shoreside festivities, truly creates a sense of camaraderie.
I'm from Canada, and I've come down to St. Maarten so I can work here at the Heineken St. Maarten Regatta, and it's really fun to do it. We got involved by other people volunteering, and now we do it too. Everybody is your friend here. You will meet everyone. Everyone's wonderful. Everybody helps out. So lots and lots and lots of friends. I don't know how many.
We get to see a lot of the same people every year that volunteer. Some of the people are only here for Heineken and they volunteer, and some of the people stay on the island all winter. So it's like a big family.
So many people, we have so many volunteers, and everyone is helping out, and it's really cool to see. It's so crowded, and the bridge openings are so fun. I think it's really cool to see the island, that many people and all sailors come together.
Throughout its existence, the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta and its organizers have consistently showcased its inclusive nature, affirming its status as a regatta accessible to all. Embracing the spirit of next-generation racing, this event provides young sailors with the invaluable opportunity to test their skills against top-tier competitors.
I think it's really cool. Of course, you want always people to sail, and the youth is the future. So it's nice if they already start liking the racing and the vibe and everything that they want when they're older, that they see, oh, I want to be on a boat like that and I want to race too. So I think that's really cool, and all people come from around the world and they meet each other. So yeah, I think that's good for the kids.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat.
As the regatta continues to lead from the front on a global stage, certain features have become iconic highlights. The opening of the bridge and the following bridge show stands out as a rite of passage experience, coveted by anyone who has heard about the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta.
Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go.
In St. Maarten we have a big drawbridge, and it takes us to the Simpson Bay Lagoon, which is like a very calm place where all the marinas are located as well, or many of the marinas are located. So a lot of the participants decide to bring their boat in and put it on one of the marinas, which means that every morning before the racing starts, they need to go out of the bridge, and at the end of the day, they need to come back in the bridge. We have the St. Maarten Yacht Club right next to the bridge, and it makes for a perfect location to watch the boats go in and out. Years ago, it was just that, people just coming to look and cheer on the sailors, and then we decided, but this is a perfect opportunity to make a show out of it. So we are motivating the sailors, the participants, to actually have a great opportunity to have some fun, dress up or do a dance. And the sailors are really anticipating it every year now. They bring costumes from like little T-Rex outfits to Superman outfits, and they really make an effort to go through the bridge. And there's a special prize now that's awarded on the Sunday grand finale prize giving as well.
The bridge is, I think, one of the most special things that the Heineken Regatta has. It's such a good vibe. People are cheering. We are quite tired from the race, of course, because we did, 6-7 hours of racing on the day. And then it just gives you energy and you start to dance, and it's really, really nice to pass the bridge, yes.
Lots of fun, lots of serious fun, lots of teamwork. We really enjoy it to the most. Maybe to summarize it, I would say enjoyment to the max.
At the end of each day, the race teams gather at the Port of Plaisance Regatta Village for daily prize-giving ceremonies and swapping sailor stories. By sundown, the beat drops and the island descends on the race village to enjoy Caribbean cuisine fresh off the barbecue with ice-cold Heinekens, champagne, and tropical cocktails. St. Maarten is known for its live music and talented local musicians, and the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta provides a nightly music festival for all to enjoy and celebrate in good company. International headliners have also graced the regatta stage, with chart-topping artists like Shaggy, Flo Rida, Coffee, Kevin Little, and Taurus Riley leading the celebration. "50 years of this iconic regatta. Not only does the event exhibit world-class sailing, but it also illuminates the essence of St. Maarten. Its landscapes, waters, people, cuisine, music, and heritage. One thing remains undeniable. The St. Maarten Heineken Regatta will remain a must-attend event for sailors, visitors, and locals alike, providing an ideal mix of serious fun competition and laid-back Caribbean vibes from dawn till dusk.